Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where last time we learned about a deadly weapon called the Hungry Fire, which sounds horrific. So that means I need to start winding down my affairs here at Shonit. So I better return this necklace that I found for Philadol.
How can I bear this pain?
A tear falls from her eyes. This means the world to me, friend. You are selfless. I have no words but ones of thanks for you for what you have done for me. You're welcome. So, with that done, what do we need now to do next? Oh, I need to finish what I'm supposed to be doing to Addershun. What do I have left for them? Oh, yes, I remember now. I was supposed to deliver some oasis water to a shade somewhere. So first I need to find the shade in question. Khanag. Ah, here we are. Hello. Water. Water was his pledge. Water was his oath. He did not come when I called. I thirsted. I choked on the sand. I died. Now, as he passes from the world, he fulfills his oath. The spirit tilts the water back as if drinking. As I fade, so shall he. I can rest. Finally. Well, time to report. I have delivered the water. All is as it should be. He is right. I made an oath to that man. I made an oath that I did not honor, and so I needed to make amends before I could fade. And I have, thanks to you. Return to Tharashil. Tell her that I am prepared. All right, I shall do so. I am back, and I needed to tell you that Artishan said that he's now prepared.
Leave me alone, outsider.
I did not know the depth of pain that Philadol held, or the depths of Artishan's oath. Your assistance gives me pause, friend. I believe that there is something that we can do for the men of Kud Zagin. Ooh, I think they'll welcome some help.
I cannot muster the strength.
You're generous and kind. I misjudged you upon your arrival. Your selfless acts are indicative of a noble spirit. I see the wisdom of the men of Kud Zagin in sending you to their latest emissary. I am bound to my people, our land, and our fate. I cannot pledge an alliance. I will, however, provide the men a gift due to their assistance here in Shonith. She hands you an empty phial. Collect water from the oasis near the three sister trees, and present it to Aithershun and Philadol. They will know what to do. After you speak with them, return the dram of water to me, and I will provide further instructions. Alright, so collect water near the three sister trees. I'm not exactly sure what the sister trees are, but I will presume that that the quest arrow will answer that question for me. Ah, the trees that are in the middle of the oasis, I guess. Alright. I guess the next one is down this way. To me, it was more like cistern trees. Alright, it looks like I don't have to collect water from anywhere else. I now need to get Philadol to do whatever she needs to do.
Is there no end to our troubles?
She looks at the dram and nods. Tharashil offers aid to another sort of men. You did well to earn a measure of trust. She covers the dram with her hand and whispers an imperceptible word. When the time is right, this will aid the men Ahud Zagin. In what way? I have absolutely no idea. Well, Philadel whispers a single word over the phial of water. All right, now let us see about him. What is this? A gift from Tharashil? Ah, it is an oath. She presses his hand around the dram and whispers a word that you cannot hear. I think, when the time is right, this will be of great use to the men Ahud Zagin. What use it will be, I haven't the slightest idea. Here's the water that you requested.
Leave me alone, outsider.
Tharashil takes the dram of water in her hands and whispers an imperceptible word. This water, blessed and taken from the oasis, is a remnant of the Kintai and Kudzagin. Present it to Amalibi. She will rebuke us for not aiding her, and the value of the gift less than it should. In time, she will learn its value or pass it to another who will understand. You earned this gift for the men of Kudzagin. You earned our favor. You earned our thanks. If there are more like you in this world, perhaps our time is not yet over. All right, so now to Amalibi and present her with this gift that she might not particularly like immediately. I have returned with a gift from the Shonith.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
She sends me water? I need warriors, not water. Leadership is filled with fraught decisions. If there is a purpose to this water, we shall learn it. For now, we wait for the seed that we planted to take root. Thank you for trying, Pine Leaf. All right, and I think that ends what we have in this area. Oh, this is the Oasis Sentinel. How about anything here that is going to be... Alright, I'll take this one. So, that means it's time for me to head over to Sigalith. Ah, here they are. Hello there, Sigalith.
This must be Imhula.
Our traveling companions plan to make for the city of Kuranzar, but I understand that Tharashil wished for us to first visit the grove of Varstulin. I am not opposed to this plan, but I suggest that we do not linger over long at that grove. I am concerned for the safety of my brother in the company of the kindred. I cannot say for certain that Koltek or Rothog are responsible for the disappearance of Saduk, but neither can I deny it completely. What can Siliertis tell us of Imhular? That's a good question.
The emerald wood of Nisigim have been blighted by the Ordakai, and it is no longer a place of green beauty.
Now it is Aragrim, the corpse holt, and Thurvilian and others of my people seek to slow the spread of the disease that claims it. When last I walked in Vartulin, the grove remained healthy, but the circle of hale trees is already diminished from its original size. Northeast of Vartulin is the city of Kuranzar, was the birthplace of the Shagani kingdom of Hamad early in the Third Age. For nearly 3,000 years, the Hamati fought against Gondor and other rival kingdoms, until it was eventually absorbed by the Empire Order Ordach. I don't know the state of it today. In our way to Vartulin, we should hunt down the diseased animals that walk amongst the trees. Thorvillian oft desires to study the blighted creatures and some clue of curing the pestilence in Adagim. Alright, so I need to collect diseased boar hooves, diseased serval fangs, and diseased deer hides. And look at this, a sickly Ikrabani heart, who should have a reasonable deer hide, I would think, right? Maybe one is good enough for the study. There we go. Alright, one deer hide. I don't think we need any toad feet or anything like that. Besides, it's disease. It's probably not going to make good eating. I have heard that there are some boar past this hill, but apparently there are also some flies here that are going to annoy you and pester you and all of that. But outside of pests, let's see, is there a way... Oops. Oh, down this way. Up through here. Ah, okay. Now let's see if I can find those boar. And if we could collect some of those boar feet. Why do we need boar feet? No idea. I know, we're supposed to study it for the disease. Actually, I still need a deer, don't I? Yeah. I went all this on a wild heart chase or something instead. I was looking for boar. Okay. That's a jackal. Oh, that's a boar. And it's a sickly boar. Oh, let's try this one. Hey! New deed. Boar Slayer of Imhular. Well, sounds like I have many boar to kill before this. I need a diseased boar hoof, not a aggressive sickly boar. Okay, this one should be fine. Yeah. Let's concentrate on the sickly ones for now. I'm sure later on they'll be sending me to hunt for boar meat for food and things like that. And we need to have healthy ones around for me to do that. Yes, I know. Thing constantly regenerates. Let's add a little RP here. Okay, so this should be my quota of hooves. Oh, well, looks like I'll have to bring some bacon along in any case then. All right. Now, serval fangs. Now, the little arrow tells me that the serval are in this direction. Let's see if I can find them without spraining too many body parts. And down here. Oh, serval, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And oh, Kir Qatar. Oh, because of all the cats here. Okay. Immular diseased caracol. Now, now usually caracol count for serval. Yeah. Apparently they don't care about the exact species. Okay. There you go. Is this all caracol actually, and that they just misidentified them? Or they don't care about the slight differences? Okay, and then finally, in other words, little diseased cats. I think this would be enough, right? So, let's now meet the leader of the Kintai at Vartulind. I have arrived in Vartulin, and it looks like I found their leader also.
You have come to aid the Kintai of Vartulin with our work.
I welcome you, though I fear that the blight that has transformed these woods resists our efforts, and has so far proven impossible to reverse. The best for which we can hope is to slow its spread. You and Silartis have my thanks. You're welcome. Silartis stares blankly forward, her awareness once again untethered. Oh, well.
I see that Selirtas still fights our people's fate. I am saddened to see it, but not surprised.
Silartis and I have spoken about this before, and her decision then was clear. I see that it has not changed. How can it be so easy to accept in others, and yet so difficult to accept when it affects those so dear to us? Alas, I see this difficulty most clearly within my own family, and the contradiction is visible to me. But it is not my decision to make for Silartis, and my words on this subject will sway her neither for nor against. Thorvulon accepts the satchel containing the diseased hooves, fangs, and hides from the pestilential creatures of the dead forest, and sadly looks them over. If there is aught to learn from these, we will learn it. I dare not hope that the blight can be reversed, but perhaps we can fight it, as Silartis fights the fading. All right, we hope we do it more successfully.
The protective arts with which we ward our groves have become less effective over time.
But it is the hope of the Kintai that they will forestall the encroaching darkness long enough for us to discover a lasting solution. We have inscribed runes of guarding and renewal upon boundary stones that must be placed along the perimeter of Vartulin. Will you retrieve some of the boundary stones from the pile across the bridge, and set them amongst the borders of the grove? I will remain with Silartis until she returns to herself. So pick up boundary stones from the pile across the bridge. And since I am standing next to a bridge, I will assume this is the one of which they speak. Here we go. Boundary stones. Pick up a number of stones and place them at various points along the area. Is this a place for a boundary? No, that's the milestone. Oh. Ooh, a bounty. This bounty notice reads, on behalf of Usakar, who makes his home amongst these woods, you are entreated to use your sternest words and teach Luhemgena, protector of the marshes of Zahamak, a quite stringent lesson. Luhemgena stole my favorite hat. It was good on both the hottest days and the coldest nights. Close-knit, quite fine stitching. Just snatched off my head, she did. It is a really nice hat. I was quite fond of it. The manners of these marsh lurkers leaves much to be desired. Teach this one a thing or two about consequences of thievery. Find me after it's all done. I'll find you a suitable enough reward. Uh-huh. Treat her with sternest words. Are you looking for a diplomat or are you looking for a warden? Oh, well, let's see. Location for a stone would be up here. Ah! Well, I think that's a little bit too close to the right of way to go around. I mean, look at this. I mean, someone could be walking along the left side here and going la la la. Oh, okay, the right side there. Okay, now it's the left side. Alright, so that's one stone down. Now, I believe another stone has to go up here somewhere. Ah! A perfect place for a boundary stone. Once again, on the road. I guess they don't take too many carts through here. Either that or the carts are tall enough in order to just go over the stones. Ah, here's the third location. At least it's off the road. And the fourth one is past the rocky hill, of course. Actually, I think I miscalculated. It seems to be behind one of the tents. And not beyond the rocks. Ouch! Ooh, that's good. Yips. Hey! Ankle in sound shape. Now, did I double miscalculate? Ah! In this little corner. Here we go. Final stone. Now, let's get back to the leader. Welcome back.
I am embarrassed. At least Tovilon is a friend and understands the difficulties I have faced in these past few years.
They have become more frequently as Throtu seeks to claim me, but I will not allow it. I'm eager to meet the others of your company, for speaking with the new folk and having new experiences to help me to stave off Throtu. It has ever been so, and this adventure seems to be no different. Oh, well. What do you say, Siglet?
Yes, we have lent some aid to Thorvilon. Now we should continue on to the northeast to rejoin the company.
My brother Corridon will be very pleased to meet Celirtis and to learn of her people, as was I. I have said my farewells to Thorvalion. Now we should travel to the north, from where we can assess the situation in Kur-Anzar. Celirtis said that the kingdom of Hamat was absorbed by the Orach, and that the city may not be friendly to us or to the representatives of Umbar that we seek to rejoin. Well, what's going to be down there? I suppose I will have to return here at some point to aid the people here, but I think for now we should go and check out that city in the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.